again. Welcome back. Here's another fun video for Christmas. We're going to talk about Ghostbusters. Back again is James.
Right, yeah.
My friend, cousin, whatever.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, we're blood relatives. We're both cursed the same bloodline.
Aye.
So I'm not sure who's more cursed, you or me.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'll look at our guts tell us both of us.
We're both cursed in the department.
Yeah. What we're going to talk about today is Ghostbusters. Now, Ghostbusters was a seminal film for a lot of people in the 80s, and then into the early 90s when you had the sequels eventually arrived, like years later. Was it 89 actually?
89, but the cartoons stuck around to the early 90s. That helped keep it going.
Alright, yeah, because that's probably what I was thinking in the early 90s.
Aye.
Yeah, because the cartoons were on all the time. Now, James is too young for all that stuff, so he's a Johnny come lately.
I was born in 87.
I know, but
It's not my fault. I was born at the wrong time.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you're kind of like a Star Wars fan who wasn't there for the originals.
It's not my fault.
I can't resist saying that. But James is by far a bigger Ghostbusters fan than I am. Yeah. James is obsessive. I'll show you shots of some of this collection as I talk. There's there's a lot.
Yeah, just a wee bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I bought the Blu-rays. That was as far as I went.
I think I owned the first film on Blu-ray at least 3 times.
Yep.
3 different versions of Blu-ray.
Yep, and James is much more like he's so many Stay Puft Men that it looks like he's a serial pervert, basically.
Aye.
I mean, basically, it's like, what's going on here?
I can see at least 8 from the direction I'm looking right now.
Yeah. He has a Lego firehouse.
Mm-hmm.
He has a variety of Ghostbusters toys.
Monopoly, everything.
He's got a Vigo the Conqueror picture.
He's behind his Christmas tree.
Yeah. He's got everything. The Vigo thing has not possessed him yet.
Yet. Well, I've got a full size Vigo, I've just not framed it yet.
Yeah. But he's not been possessed yet. He's not going full Dan Aykroyd in this one. But that's his ambition in life, to be possessed.
Nah.
Yeah. So,
no, I don't think I'd like being possessed. I like being me. They would survive in there.
Alright. So, that's James's Ghostbuster obsession.
Mm-hmm.
It's best not to mention the remake.
What remake?
Because he's
There's no such film.
Right. So before we go any further, why did you object to the remake existing, so that I can get it out of the way?
The reason I object, a lot of people say it's because it's women. It's no because it's women. The reason I objected is because they decided to remake the film rather than just continue the story with different people. They could have easily just said the fact that the Ghostbusters are too old, they've retired and there's new Ghostbusters. That would have been fine with me, even if it was all women.
Yeah, so basically what they're doing now.
Yes, I'm fine with that, as long as it's continuing the original story.
Yeah, because we both liked the trailer for the new one.
I love the trailer. We can talk about that later though.
Yeah. So basically that was his complaint. I just didn't want to make you look like a total sexist.
I've never seen the remake. I refused to watch it. I own the film. My wee brother bought me the Christmas it came out on DVD.
Didn't you buy the novelisation as well?
He bought me the book as well. He bought me a sticker book. He better not go me in this year because I'll crack up.
Did he buy you the soundtrack?
Nah, don't even know. Is there a soundtrack?
I don't know. I've got it in 3D. I went in 3D, the Ghostbusters. But, there's a special edition on it where you actually get an extended cut of it too.
It's extended cut he's bought me, but it doesn't have a 3D. It sits there on the floor under rubbish. I'm not allowed to throw it out because it's a present.
Yeah, I know, it's great. Because I was just pointing out that his brother actually shot footage of him opening the present.
I was not
and sent it to me because he knew I was dying to see it. That made my Christmas.
You're going to get that footage for this video, aren't you?
I've lost, I don't know where it is.
Yes. Yes.
I'll have to maybe look and see.
There's already bad enough footage of me online about the remake. I lost a bet and I had to talk nice about the remake.
I'll have to look and see. Maybe the communication with me and Raymond might have actually maybe in there somewhere.
It's probably in your files.
Yeah, so if it's there, I'm using it.
Hidden amongst your hentai.
Of course. Right, but since that's over now, I thought I'd better get out of the way because I mean, put a video with Ghostbusters and didn't cover that, it would be like, but you're going to talk about it all, are you that sexist?
No, I'm not sexist.
I don't know, but you know what I mean, if you don't cover it, they'll say, oh, he's one of those cave dwelling
There's
Yeah,
at least 5 female Ghostbusters in the comic series that I love.
Yeah.
They're great.
And you've also got all of the cartoons. You've watched all the cartoons.
Got all the cartoons. I love the real Ghostbusters and Extreme Ghostbusters.
What's the difference?
Well, Extreme Ghostbusters is a sequel to the original cartoon.
Yeah.
So this is basically what I wanted the remake to be. All the Ghostbusters have retired. The only one that's left in the firehouse is Egon because he's keeping up maintenance and working in university.
Yeah.
Ghosts kick back up, so he's got to hire some students to be the new Ghostbusters.
Right. And the actual, we'll go back to the cartoon later.
Right.
Now the film came out,
84.
84, yeah. I saw it at 85. I didn't see it in the cinema, but I saw it later when it came out in video. So I really liked it. It's one of those films I've always seemed to have in video or DVD or Blu-ray.
I've got it in video, DVD and Blu-ray. I still need to find a Laserdisc.
Yeah, but I've been buying it over the years. I've always had it. I actually saw it a few weeks ago. It still holds up really well.
It does.
I watched the sequel as well for this. And it's really well paced. One of the big things is it's so quick. Because it's only about 90, 95 minutes long, isn't it?
It's not that long a film.
Because
You realise that when you're watching it, like, oh crap. And there's another thing that my wee brother's been winding me up about when it comes to the remake. He's like, I bet there's not that much busting in it. I was like, but when you watch the original film, there's 2 scenes of action. One where they catch Slimer and one at the very end of the film. There's no much there's no much ghost busting in the film.
there's a montage which is implied.
It's implied, but there's none in the film. But the way they film it, you think there's been busting.
Yeah, even the second one's the same way. There's only 2 scenes really of ghosts, really, isn't there?
There's no much for actual ghost busting. But it works.
Yeah. The second one is more slime than ghosts.
It's more slime than ghost, aye.
Yeah. But the thing about the actual original is it moves really fast, and it's actually a comedy about starting up a business. That's really what it is. It's a comedy of these 3 guys starting up a business and them hiring the first few people.
Aye.
And pretty much that's it. And what's good is the characters are all very defined really early on. Like
you can see who's who. You don't really need to like watch hundreds of it to find out their personalities.
yeah.
You find out almost in the first scene you see each character how established they are.
'Cause one thing is we're talking about Star Wars, the Finn character in Star Wars, right? How after 3 films you don't know much about him anymore. And you see Andy Hudson in this one, he comes in halfway through the film, and within the first 2 minutes you know exactly who he is.
Aye.
You know, and he's instantly treated as a Ghostbuster.
Aye, he's not
and,
like-
and you know who he is, and he's the person who actually can step back and say, wait a minute, that's nuts.
Aye.
And it's perfect because suddenly he's a character.
I actually need somebody in there that needs to ask the questions that the audience will be asking, and he's perfect for it.
Yeah, because that's the thing is like every character's so specific, and the funny thing is, I bring him up is because he's a grounded character, and the film doesn't bring in a grounded character till halfway through the film.
Aye, so you're sitting going through this madness before it even happens. Normally they'd bring him in right away.
Yeah, because now the first half of the movie, the character is seen as Sigourney Weaver. She's the same character in the first half. She's the person with the ghost problem. The second half is Ernie Hudson. They're the 2 who are actually doing a lot of the carrying of the film, while the others have the jokes.
Aye.
And Bill Murray kind of floats through carrying some of the other scenes. But everyone's kind of left to have their own little bits and bobs.
Aye.
And they just have a central storyline, but it gives them everyone little bits and bobs to do.
Aye.
Which is very nice to see because it's how well it's written. For a film that was done very quickly and they didn't have a fully developed script, just started shooting,
Aye.
it came together really well because they never knew their job. They hired people who knew their job.
One thing I love about it is like you can watch that as a child and as an adult, and there's something there for everybody. Because I watched that as a Wayne, and there was all these jokes in there that I flew over my head. Didn't realise they were jokes. Didn't know it was meant to be funny.
Yeah.
If you watch as an adult, you're pissing yourself.
Yes, half of Bill Murray's lines
As
are...
like when Sigourney Weaver when she's possessed and she's like, I want you inside me, and he's like, it sounds like you've got 2 people in there already. As a wee guy,
Yeah.
you just think, oh, she's possessed, but as an adult, you're like, meh,
yeah.
you want some in her?
Yeah, and he's like, no, I can't.
He's like, alright, on you go.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of... I mean, the bit scene where he goes in to check her house out, when you see it as a kid, it's funny how incompetent he is.
Aye.
And then when you see as a grown-up, it's just how sleazy he is.
He's basically just a
Borderline rapist.
borderline. That's one thing. See when like, he finds possessed Dana,
Yeah.
Why is he got the tranquilizers on him to knock her out?
Yeah.
Why is he already got them on him?
Yeah. He's a man with problems.
It's never brought up. Because it's not as if he's got a suitcase that he keeps medical supplies on. He went there just with flowers in his jacket, so they were in his pocket.
And tranquilizers.
Unless she had them in the house already.
Or, yeah. Well, he's a Ghostbuster, so maybe you need that for anyone if it's just in his pocket because he always carries them.
Calm people doing.
Yeah. But I prefer the rapist option.
Aye.
Yeah, no, but he's pretty much a sociopath for that first
Oh
film.
yeah, especially when you first meet him and he's doing the tests.
I know, that's so funny.
He's basically just fucking a guy's life out just so he can pump a lassie.
Yeah, pretty much the basic
And he's
situation.
convincing her she's psychic when she's no psychic.
And then when Dan Aykroyd runs in, he's so excited he just destroys everything, not knowing
Aye.
it. That's the funny part of the scene, actually, is he just walks in and totally destroys it with mistake.
Aye.
Which is what Dan Aykroyd does through the movie. He's just
Aye.
the guy who's clueless.
He's just so enthusiastic about what's going on, he doesn't see everything else that's going on.
Yeah, he's pretty much blinders on for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I thought this thing's funny, because in the second half of the movie they pair him a lot with the Winston character,
Aye.
who's the exact opposite. He's a guy who sees everything's going on.
Aye.
And then he's trying to have to deal with Dan Aykroyd's character, who's completely oblivious.
He's just, this is brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah,
And he's
then-
like, no.
No, this is...
Beat people everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pointing the obvious thing. Maybe business is so good because something's going on.
Aye.
The thing that Aykroyd should have figured out straight away, he's been so oblivious to it all.
Because like, up until that point, maybe you get a ghost set maybe once every few years.
Yeah.
Then as soon as they start up, they're everywhere, and it doesn't click to them that suddenly they're everywhere.
Yeah. And it takes the outside person to come in and say, no, this is weird. Something's odd here. The guy with common sense. Mm-hmm. Which is one of the things I think is underrated with Ernie Hudson, is the common sense he brings to that.
Aye.
How much he grounds the comedy.
Aye.
Because I think a lot of the really great scenes are the second half when we're all together.
Aye.
And they're meeting the mayor, and Bill Murray's basically lying to the mayor and stuff.
Aye.
And some of Ernie Hudson's reactions to watching this is like hilarious.
Aye. Like when he's in the jail and he's like, we're not going to tell this to a judge.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
a lawyer.
Yeah, I think it's really funny because he becomes he is the same person.
He believes him, but he doesn't want to say it.
Yeah, but it's also compared him to Dan Aykroyd, who's just nuts.
Aye.
I think he's kind of underrated in the film, Dan Aykroyd, because he's in some ways the less defined character of the four.
Aye.
Because he's just enthusiastic.
Aye.
Like Egon's the weird scientist guy who deadpans everything.
Aye.
And Bill Murray's the total sleazeball.
But Dan Aykroyd's the guy that gets sucked off by a ghost.
I know.
As a kid, I remember thinking, what's going on here? But his zips coming down, he's sitting making, what's going on?
That scene was cut in the TV version for a while.
I remember it in my video version though. And
I know, but that was a big thing when it came out in video. It was like, this scene's been put back in. Or you have to buy the video now. Because they're putting it back in because it's not been shown on TV.
I didn't know it wasn't any TV version.
Yeah, because the prudes wouldn't allow it.
Another thing I remember from video to DVD when I first, Ghostbusters was the first DVD I ever bought.
That's a real shocker.
I remember where and when I bought it. So the one thing I do remember is like in the video, because everything was 4x3, the scene where they're standing in the lift or talking about the gears no tested, you only see Dan Aykroyd and half of Egon's face.
Yeah, I know.
You can hear Bill Murray. And I remember as a wee guy going, that's just weird.
Yeah, I know.
And as soon as the DVD came out and you seen them all, I was like, oh, this is brilliant. I get to see everything.
Yeah, because I remember when it was 4x3 when they were saying, "Oh, this film's racist because you can't see Ernie Hudson."
Aye.
Of course, he was on one side, and you couldn't see like Howard Ramis Starr's side either. It was just the two stars.
Aye.
It's just framing.
Aye, it's just...
If you actually look at the shot, the way it's shot,
it's perfect.
it's fine because they're all in frame. They've all been put out. If you actually look at all the shots, everyone gets their close up. It's not a big deal.
You know who else I love in this film? William Atherton. I think I've got his name right.
Yeah.
Walter Peck.
And also,
He's fantastic in this film.
the sleazeball from Die Hard.
And the thing is, as a wee guy, I hated him, but as an adult, I was like, he was right. Nothing he does in this film is incorrect in the
I know,
slightest.
it's just his manner of doing it.
Aye,
He's just a dick about it.
he's a dick about it, but he's in the right the entire time.
I know, and the funny thing is, all they have to do is not let him meet Bill Murray.
Aye, see if like, it was Ray sitting at the desk when he turned up, So can I have a look at your stuff? Aye, come on down.
and we'll talk about
This
it.
is this is that, this is what we do.
And was there a problem here? Can we try and deal with it somehow?
Aye. Right, you go to Bill Murray on a bad day.
Yeah. I don't think there's any difference between good day and bad day. It's just
No,
Bill
you
Murray's
just go
character.
you just go Bill Murray. You just
Yeah.
go Peter Venkman.
Yeah, just be a total dick to him and that
Aye.
destroy the business and destroy half the city
Aye.
because he's been a dick one day.
Aye. And Rick Moranis is great in this film.
I know. I think it's a lot of the weird stuff. You give him all the weird dialogue.
Aye,
And
and he's brilliant with
you
it.
just say it's completely straight.
Aye, he doesn't seem to have a problem with it.
Yeah.
And that bit when
He
you
gets
see,
jokes on it.
he gets great jokes with it. But see that bit when he's running out the building when the terror dog's chasing him?
Yeah.
And he jumps that wall. I didn't realise until a few years later when I was watching a thing that the Angry Video Game there made about all the locations. See that wall that he jumps through? It's like
Yeah.
a 20-foot drop.
Jesus.
So they must have had a net or something. Unless they never told him about the drop.
No, they would have had something built on the other side of it.
Aye, but-
He'd drop onto
Because
that.
he went and he had to look at the wall and oh fuck, that's a big drop.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah.
if I'm swearing, I don't know if you swear in your videos.
Sometimes.
Sometimes that's cool.
It's for adults.
As long as I don't say the C word.
You can actually. It's fun. But it's not advised,
That's not
but
advised.
because if your mum finds you're doing a video with Ghostbusters, you may watch it.
So my mum find what?
You've done a video with Ghostbusters, you
My mum
may.
doesn't even watch my YouTube channel, never mind yours.
Alright.
I can't even get her to watch one of my videos.
Yeah.
So what else is it with Ghostbusters? I've loved Ghostbusters since literally as far as I can remember.
Yeah. I love Egon's thing about his hobbies, fungi.
Molds, fungus, and what's the other thing? Spores, molds and fungus, that's what
Yeah.
he likes.
Some of that stuff. Some of the throwaway stuff is amazing.
And Janine's obsession with him.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, she's brilliant in this film.
Yeah, I know. I think they kind of ruined on the second one a little bit.
With the second film, they moulded her to be more like the cartoon version of her.
Yeah.
So that's the problem there. They wanted the second film to tie in with the cartoon a bit more.
Yeah.
So like even Slimer looks a bit more like the cartoon Slimer.
Yeah.
And they even released a comic adaptation of the second film in the style of the cartoon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
that's
doesn't quite work as well because the first one she's hilarious,
Oh, she's brilliant. She just
especially when she's
takes no shit
I know, especially Bill Murray. I mean, he's been a dick ton. She's just
staring at him.
yeah, and yeah, there's tons of really funny stuff.
And her reaction to actually getting a phone call.
Yeah, I know.
Aye.
We got one.
Aye. She's like, you do?
You sure?
Aye, it's just brilliant.
Yeah,
But them getting the house, that's another thing, but Red being so enthusiastic. Egon and Bill, Egon and Venkman, they don't want the place, but Ray's like, we're having it, I love it. It's got a
no,
hole.
they're trying to bring the price down so
Aye.
much, and then he destroys it instantly. And
Overspends on the car. He's just so enthusiastic.
I know that he's the last person I want to go in business with
Aye,
because
because
he'd spend your budget in 2 days.
he was annoyed about getting the budget, then he just spends it.
Well, it's his money,
Aye,
really.
that really is his money.
It's funny how they con him into it. It's
Aye.
his problem if it fails. It's not
Aye.
theirs.
Aye, and my favourite character in the film, as you know, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yes.
But the thing, I never noticed as a child, but as an adult watching it, there's so many hints to Stay Puft Marshmallows existing.
Yeah.
It's not as if he's a random character that appears. It's like when the eggs hatch in Dana's apartment, there's a big massive bag of Stay Puft
Yeah, I know.
Marshmallows. When the ghosts escape, there's a huge billboard for Stay Puft Marshmallows.
Yeah. So he's setting it up slowly and
The
surely.
only thing that I think they could have done to build on that is when she sees the Ghostbusters advert, maybe the advert before it should have been like a Stay Puft advert.
That might be too much. That might have put your hand a little bit.
It may have tipped it.
If it's in the background, you wouldn't notice it.
Like, maybe the TV was on its own, but it's not in focus, then she notices the Ghostbusters advert. That would have worked a bit better.
Yeah, but maybe only 2 is good enough. Maybe you don't
Aye.
need to go as far as that. But yeah, Stay Puft's a really funny, twisted, weird ending.
Aye.
Your villain's a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Because they almost never did it.
Yeah.
But I think it's fun. Though you know how much I love Mr. Stay, I think it's brilliant. Like, he's the least threatening looking thing on the planet.
Yeah. And the explanation that Aykroyd gives is hilarious.
He just used to just popped in there.
Yeah.
Used to roast marshmallows and cat wakanda.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like Bill Murray's thing is like he's just a sailor in New York. Let's say we'll get him laid, he'll be fine.
Aye. Who's going to pump a guy that big though?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, who's going to volunteer for that one?
Aye. And when you watch it in Blu-ray, there's extra details you couldn't see, or even on the DVD, you struggle to see it.
Yeah.
When the building blows up, you actually see a big plume of marshmallow come out through the flames.
Yeah.
But you don't see that in the DVD or the video that well, but I think that's brilliant.
Yeah.
But if you'd seen it in the cinema, you would have seen it.
Yep. because I watched the PSVR thing, so it feels like you're watching the cinema. You see a lot more details about everything,
Aye.
like the special effects and the weird, the you know, when they shoot it, and it's how weird it gets. It looks so much better when you've seen it projected.
I think every special effect in this film holds up except the Terror Dog stop motion, but that understandable.
Yeah, I know. It's like, but it was just no way to have that.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was just no
Because
way.
the ghosts, you can make them transparent and
Yeah.
it holds up because of that, because it had to be a solid object.
I know.
It has
It's
the
part of the
ages
charm, though.
Aye.
So
But Terror Dogs look amazing.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've always loved about Ghostbusters. It's not aimed at kids because they were trying to be scary,
yeah,
but at the same time appeal to kids.
I know, because the first scene, the ghost.
Aye, when you first see the library, you don't even see the ghost.
Yeah.
When the librarian screams.
Yeah,
That used to scare me as a wee kid, just that scream.
yeah.
You don't see what she's screaming at, but
Yeah, the interrogation with Bill Murray after that, but
like you're menstruating.
yeah, and is there any history of madness in your family? My uncle thought it was Saint Jerome.
Aye.
That's a big yes.
Aye. I just love that whole library sequence too. That
Yeah,
library boss is
you
amazing.
get them.
Aye.
The idea of get them. That's their
Aye.
plan.
Oh, I love that library ghost. They don't try the ghosts just to look like ghosts. They look creepy.
Yeah,
It's like the Terror Dogs. They look quite creepy as well
yeah.
when they're no stop motion.
But even then, the charm to them was just.
Aye.
I love stop motion.
I love stop motion.
I
I
can
love-
watch stop motion anytime.
Me as well, but it's the fact that they made everything look creepy.
Yeah,
But then in the second film, everything's got a bit of cartooniness to it.
yeah, I know. It's not quite the same.
Even the two ghosts in the courtroom, they look quite creepy, but they also look cartoony.
Yeah, it's not quite as rough looking. The kind of.
I think
They've
the
toned
only
it down a bit.
ghost in the second film that looked kind of creepy was only on screen for like 5 seconds, and that was that big giant thing coming through the arch.
Yeah, because the thing is, they treated the actual plot in the first one as a story. It's a serious story, but with a lot of jokes in it.
Aye,
And that's like what really worked as ideas. We're not winking at you. The story's serious.
aye,
We're just taking it as if, how would you actually react to this stuff in real life,
Aye.
even if it's serious?
aye.
And
'cause-
that kind of works better than.
so I like the way the story is now, that it was an origin of people going into business, because the original idea was for Ghostbusters to have already existed and basically be the equivalent of Bin Men,
Yeah,
and nobody really bats an eyelid, but they're just exterminators.
yeah,
But that would have worked better as a sequel, I think.
yeah, because apparently that was Dan Aykroyd's mega budget thing,
Aye.
and it was maybe John Belushi before he died.
So that's my biggest problem with Ghostbusters 2 too, because they kind of follow the same beats.
Yeah.
It feels like they're just retreading. See if they never stopped being in business.
Yeah,
And basically Ghostbusting them is just pure, yeah,
yeah,
just Ghostbusters. What's so special about them? They're basically exterminators. That would have worked better maybe if they were feeling, what's the point? Like nobody really cares about us anymore. That would have been a maybe better plot point for the film rather than...
I even know when they come back in the second one, if no one cared.
I need the kids.
It's like, we're back, doesn't matter, no one cares.
And like, there's a point in this the comic series I brought up, the first book that they brought out. One of the plot points is how Ray's kind of going through a wee depression because they proved that ghosts exist, but nobody cares.
Yeah,
Like the world hasn't changed in the slightest that ghosts don't exist, and I think that'd have worked better in the second film.
yeah, because it's in a cynical world. I mean, the mayor in both films is just the worst person.
But it looks like they're kind of doing that with the new one for the trailer.
Yeah,
It's like ghosts existed, but we don't really talk about it anymore.
yeah, they haven't been seen for a long time, no one cares.
Nobody cares anymore.
Yeah, I liked the joke. I think it's the second one, the lawyer, and it's not the lawyer, the mayor. He was, "Hey mayor, almost 50% of us voted for you in the election. Almost 50%.
Only one of them voted.
I know. It was such a great line. It was such a
I'm going to assume it was Ray. I'm going to assume it was Ray that voted for him.
yeah. I mean, yeah, pretty much. He's probably the only one that would vote for him because it was one of my favourite lines from the second one. It's just such a funny line.
That really is. It's a great one.
Yeah. So we're going to the sequel for a bit then.
Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
One thing I love about Ghostbusters 2 that I did not click as a child, but I clicked a few years ago. See when Venkman's doing the talk show,
Yeah.
and he's got the two crazy guests. See the
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
He was correct. The world was going to end on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I know.
But they should have had him somewhere near the end.
I quite like the fact that they don't have him again. It's just like, he's right and we're going to ignore him completely.
But it would have not been better if like maybe somebody commented directly to someone going, by the way, did we not speak to somebody about this? Or you not speak to somebody about this?
Or him just saying, I don't care.
I was like, he was nuts.
Yeah, I loved that scene basically with the two crazies, and it's like, yeah, and it was like, he goes to his people afterwards. This is pathetic. Would they think you're a fraud? I'm a fraud.
He's not hiding it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So actually watching Ghostbusters 2, I kind of came at it from seeing it before pretty down on it, and then when I watched it again, it was like, actually the first 2/3 are pretty good, they're pretty solid.
It's the last section.
The last section just kills it because it's like they just gave up. I'm not sure they gave up or it was written so fast that they never had an ending.
Aye.
But as soon as they have to go to the Statue of Liberty, that's so stupid.
Like I said, they were copying beats for the first film. Like the first film ended with a certain walking down the street giant. Let's have another giant walking down the street.
But it didn't work at all.
No. Oh, this clips. Remember I said ghosts were a bit cartoony. There's no much scary things in the second film.
Yeah.
There's one thing as a child I found scary, but I don't think they intended for it to be scary. The nanny ghost coming and taking the baby, because that's creepy.
Yeah,
but I think it was meant to be funny.
Yeah, but I thought it was quite fun though to watch it. It was kind of reminded me of Batman the movie where the penguin is flying outside the window. For some reason, I was thinking penguin.
What's his name? Peter McNichol.
McNichol. Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
He's brilliant in this film. He's just having a laugh.
Yeah, he's chewed every bit of scenery that Bill Murray hasn't chewed.
It's like, holy crap, I'm in this film, I better make missed it.
Yeah, and again, all the actors are good fun in this one. I mean, sure they're making a good paycheck out of it, but they do put the effort in to actually make it good.
Aye.
I mean, everyone, even Bill Murray's trying.
Aye. Which is not like him when it comes to sequels.
No, he doesn't like sequels.
He doesn't like them in the slightest.
But he is trying. I think everyone's fun. It's fun to watch them all together again, and the chemistry they've all got. Because sometimes you see all four of them around a table talking about something, some exposition, and the fun of watching them play against each other. Yeah. And I'm obviously enjoying working with each other.
Aye.
Even little lines, little looks they've got with each other.
I was talking about the slime and ego and pumping it.
Yeah, and it's
that's brilliant.
Yeah, you did.
No,
it's always the quiet ones.
Always the quiet ones.
Yeah, but that thing where, because of they've all done a movie together, that first one together, all four of them in the second one, they really are having fun with each other. They're just little looks they have. It's like they know each other now, so it's fine.
Aye.
So they can just let each other. They can actually let someone else have the gag, and it's fine. Like, I'll set you up here, you set me up here, and it's
like when on the court.
Yeah.
Bill Murray and Rick Moranis, like this, you don't often see them together.
Yeah.
But when you do see them together, it's hilarious because of the way they interact.
Yeah, because the first one he gets was a one scene with him or something.
Aye, like they kind of just bump into each other at one point and that's it.
And the second one, he's a lawyer and he's just watched. Yeah, it was like he's trying to tell him what to say.
Aye.
He's like, yeah, objection, leading the witness. Where?
We're both lawyers, leave me alone.
Yeah. Rick Moranis is always good though. He knows what he's doing.
The story in the second one is kind of weak, but the villain's brilliant. I love Vigo.
Yeah, Vigo's
like that good. Painting alone.
Right, we need to bring this up here.
Bring up Vigo.
Right.
Show off Vigo.
Vigo.
I've got a much bigger Vigo, but that one is just maybe tiny Vigo.
Spot a similarity here of James and Vigo. There will soon be one.
Yeah, I was playing him down there.
Yeah, Vigo is great. I think it's quite good. They do for the first 2/3 they treat it like a threat. And they do a kind of Rosemary's Baby thing with her and the baby.
Aye.
And Sigourney Weaver's still very game for this stuff, and she's trying. But it's just she's obviously there to take the plot up.
Aye.
She's taking time off from being a musician to do this because she's a new baby. The one thing I don't like watching again was the fact that she had to be with someone else, not Venkman.
Aye.
And I was thinking, it should have been his baby, he should have walked out and it should have been them awkward back together again. That would have worked much better.
Or he left when she was pregnant but he didn't know she was pregnant.
Yeah, or something.
Aye.
But it should have been his baby. It would have made the ending much better.
That would have.
It would have made every interaction much better. Because he's fine with babies.
Aye.
Because he's a lot of fun with the baby. He does a lot with it because lots of actors when they do the baby scenes are terrible.
He's actually interacts really well.
Yeah, he knows how to deal with babies, so they do a really do a nice job there. But it's like it should have been his baby.
It should have been his baby.
Because it just would work so much more. They'd give him a lot more to do. Because, I mean, the whole idea was him kind of growing up a little bit in that one.
Aye.
And I'd have given the character a lot more
Aye.
strength if it actually was his baby.
They kind of hint that the baby is the dad is the guy for the first one that he
Yeah.
goes outside the orchestra with.
Yeah.
That one scene.
I know, but it didn't quite work as well. It was like,
Aye.
I think it's one of those things that was written quick, and I think if they'd a bit more time, they might have just said, okay, just make it his baby, and that's...
It
So,
took them 5 years to make a sequel.
I know, but it was a long time before they decided to do it.
They just one they decided they rushed it.
Yeah, I think it needed another year, to be honest. It's one of those films, it needed more time. Because you could see bits and bobs, like the river of slime below the surface, below the city was good.
That looks nice.
Yeah. It looks really nice when you see it again in Blu-ray. It looks really, you see details a lot more.
When they're walking through the train line, it's all dark.
Yeah,
And
all that stuff's nice.
Severed heads.
There's also little bits where they're doing improvising stuff, where they're talking to people in the street as if they're handymen. It's like, it's a bit broad, they could have pulled us back a bit. It's not quite, it doesn't quite fit into the rest of the tone of the
Like
film.
the thick accent that Ray puts on.
I know, it's like, it's a bit, it's not really a scene, it's just a comedy bit really, and it's
Aye.
like, that could have been better. There's just lots of stuff you're thinking, if they had a bit more time,
Aye.
this would have been toned down a bit and probably would have worked better.
Egon seems a bit pulled back in the second one too, compared to the first film.
But I think he's really funny in the second one.
He is good, but it doesn't seem like he's got as much to do.
But I think what he does do is much sharper
Aye.
in this one. But I love the line, I'd like to examine the mother.
The gynaecologist.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Aye.
It's like, geez, that's a great line. That's like,
No, my favourite Egon line in the second film is when Beckman's like, I bet all the lassies at the university are after your big cranium. And he's like, no, they're more interested in my epididymis. I can't pronounce it. I had to Google what it was when I watched it, and it's like some sort of tube in you that controls your sperm flow.
yeah.
I had to look it up. Once I looked it up, I got the joke, and I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I liked a bit when how he's checking he's doing experiments in the families and stuff,
Yeah.
and he's turning the heat up and telling them to have to wait longer,
Aye, and he's like-
and he's just, he knows exactly what he's doing. One of the things I like about Egon is he looks respectable, but he knows exactly what he's doing most of the time. He knows when he's being a dick, and it's quite funny because Hal Ramis gives these little looks.
Oh, he's brilliant with his wee smirk.
Yeah, it's just so funny.
He's also got amazing hair. The Egon's hair's fantastic in the films.
Yeah,
Defies gravity.
yeah. I also like Dan Aykroyd's Occult Shop.
Oh, that made sense.
That was really nice. And
That's expanded upon in the comics as
yeah,
well.
and the idea of them going to the birthday parties, and it's really depressing.
Aye, the
Yeah.
kids just don't care.
I know,
He-Man,
it's-
He-Man.
I know, that was really nice, that whole thing. And you'll spot the director of the new Ghostbusters in that scene, as he's one of the annoying kids.
He tells the kid the Ghostbusters are bullshit.
Yeah, and now he's directing a film.
And his sister's the wee lassie that Egon gives the puppy and takes away.
Yeah, so it's a family affair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, I think Ghostbusters 2 is underrated. It's just, I think that the ending is so weak that it takes away the goodwill from the rest of the film.
So I'm under the illusion that Ghostbusters 2 is great. I don't think it's great. First one's great.
Yeah,
Second one's good. It's watchable, but that's about it.
yeah,
But if you just turn your brain off and watch it, it's really good fun.
yeah. It's a sequel. It's one of
Aye.
those ones.
It's an 80s sequel. That's all we can hope for in the 80s.
Yeah, they didn't really do that great sequels. It could be worse. It could be another 40 Hours, which was a terrible sequel. You seen that one?
Nah,
It's bad.
I
It's
don't
like
even know what film you're talking about.
another 40 Hours.
No.
Eddie Murphy, Nick Nolte. Oh well, it's awful. Don't watch it.
Oh, I'm about to say I'll check it out, but I'm not bothering it.
But the first one's great. 40 Hours is great. But the second one is
Eddie
terrible.
Murphy was meant to play Winston, but because of Beverly Hills Cop, he dropped it.
Yep. But I think it's bought it better because
It worked out much better because
'cause-
like, you took away the scenes.
yeah, because you need the Ernie Hudson's gravity there. It really helps the film. And because he's an actor, he's been everything for years. He's always turned up in nice little parts in a lot of films.
I was in Crow, I'm pretty sure.
He was in The Crow. He was in Oz. He was in a lot of stuff. He's one of those actors who are working actors. You see them a lot.
He was in Dragon Ball Evolution, but we don't talk about that.
Yep. And Bill Murray's kept going as well. Bill Murray's done a lot of
Aye.
good films.
No Garfield.
Yeah.
No Garfield.
Yeah.
Fun
Yeah.
Ghostbusters fact when it comes to Garfield though. The guy that plays Peter Venkman's voice in the cartoon is the same voice as Garfield in the cartoon, but then Bill Murray does the voice of Garfield in the Garfield movie.
Nice.
It's a weird wee coincidence.
Nice coincidence. I couldn't give a toss.
I love that wee coincidence.
Yeah, of course you would.
I do. I love them big Ghostbusters.
Yeah, plus there was the Zombieland joke.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
So who's Bill Murray? I've never hit a win. I've never hit a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a nice little thing. I mean, they all did pretty good. Dan Aykroyd kind of fell away pretty quickly after Ghostbusters films, didn't he?
You kind of mid-2000s they started running up the Ghostbusters 3 hype train a lot.
Yeah.
And because they hyped up so much for so many years, people just kind of
But he's mad.
they just stopped taking his word for anything.
Yeah.
Because when they first announced this new Ghostbusters, they'd be like, you said that for years, didn't you? But then it happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it was... I was very hard to get together to find the right people. But yeah, I mean, he's done some serious work and he's done some bad comedies, but his career kind of fell away after the Ghostbusters, really.
I'm trying to think what recent stuff I've seen Dan Aykroyd in.
Been a long
He was in The Campaign.
I know, but it just had bit parts.
Just a wee bit cameo, kind of.
Yeah, because I mean, Harold Ramis went on and did Groundhog Day with Bill Murray,
Aye.
which is a classic.
Brilliant film.
And he's done some nice stuff like Multiplicity, which I liked, Michael Keaton, the guy with the clones. And he did Analyze This as well, which is a good fun
Did he
film.
do a sequel?
He did both of them, yeah.
Yeah, I love them both.
Yep.
He did Vacation as well. That was before Ghostbusters.
Yep. National Lampoon's Vacation, yep.
Great film.
And Caddyshack. And they did Stripes, he wrote Stripes and Ivan Reitman directed it. Ivan Reitman went ahead and did some good stuff, but some bad stuff as well. He's very variable director, he does some...
He did the Twins and Junior, didn't he?
Yep.
And Kindergarten Cop.
Yep. And he also did Dave, which is a good film.
That one's that.
With the guy who's a double for the president, Kevin Kline.
Not seen that one.
It's really good.
I'll have to check it out.
It's good.
Evolution, another great one.
It's not great, it's enjoyable.
I really like Evolution.
I like it, I just don't think it's a great film.
I was a teenager when it came out though. I was the right demographic.
I know, it's just one of those things, one of those films I enjoy, but I think it's got a lot of problems to it.
It has got problems, but I just really enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, so they've all done pretty well out of it. Gordon Weaver was working.
She was big before Ghostbusters.
I know,
even came out.
plus the Alien series, really.
Rick Moranis, he took a hiatus in the 90s because he had to look after his kids.
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, and now he's a musician.
Good musician at that.
Yeah, so I mean, they've all done pretty good for themselves.
Aye.
And it's still it's one of those things, it's still a series of films that's really popular, even though it was made in the 80s.
And Ernie Hudson's high point is Meeting Me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ernie Hudson's low point is being James.
Aye.
He's, we hope he's recovered by now.
He should have. That's why he was in the remake, probably.
You terrified him so much.
Well, it's been 10 years. He should have got there by now.
Yeah. It might take 20. Yeah. So, we hope you enjoyed this chat about Ghostbusters. It's just a silly little thing for Christmas. I thought it might be fun to talk to an obsessive and see what they say.
Aye.
Yeah.
I could have went on for a lot more, but I restrained myself.
Yeah. Honestly, if you get them talking about this, it can go on forever.
I could have talked about the technically Ghostbusters 3 computer game. Then I could have talked about the comics came after that, because like Ghostbusters 3 game, that was written by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis, and it had all the Ghostbusters in it.
Yes.
But I'll hold that for another day.
Alright. But you enjoyed it.
And I've enjoyed it.
Yep. So, we hope you enjoyed this. We hope we encourage you to go and watch Ghostbusters and the second one. And the remake, just to annoy James.
Don't watch remake. Just wait for the next. Wait for Ghostbusters Afterlife. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I couldn't resist doing that one. So, if you have any comments, please make sure they're derogatory towards James.
Aye.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Aye. And if you get time, check out my channel if you want more Ghostbusters
On you
stuff.
go, say what your channel's called.
Rams Astro.
And you do
I'm sure
yours.
he'll put a link in there somewhere. No.
Well, I mean, it depends how I feel.
I mainly do like figures, and I talk about Ghostbusters stuff quite a bit. I look at a lot of Ghostbusters merchandise as well as random stuff, and I do stuff for my son as well. So if that sounds up your street, give us a shout.
Yep. Well, we hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Bye.
Bye-bye.